What is going on? What is going on? I am your boy. We are back in black in the building. Man, shout out to everybody out there. Dave for No Compromise, Tasha, Shani, Billy in the building, Erica, Stand Up, Florida in the building, James Youngblood, man, what's going on? Man, we got a great topic today. I like how I'm going to discuss how they got on CNN about R. Kelly getting sentenced. But down at the bottom, you can't find our gracious rapist, Harvey Weinstein. So I can't wait to discuss this today. I had to. I've been discussing Harvey Weinstein. I'm gonna keep talking about him because you know what's so funny? They got R. Kelly front and center at the top of CNN. But when it comes to Harvey Weinstein, you got to go searching for him. And I've been wondering, like, when is he gonna get sentenced? He got sentenced once for 20 years in New York, but he should get his second sentence, and he just did. Let's get into it. My bad. My bad on that one. Let me cut this down. Bad about that, y'all. Had a little technical difficulties. Shit, you already know what it is. But man, I just noticed that. I was like, damn, man, the dominant society, they cold. The reason why I say they cold is because what they'll do is, what the dominant society will do sometimes is they will go out of their way to cast a negative light on black folk, and then when you're looking for them, you can't find them. So I'm going to play the little clip of Harvey Weinstein, and let's see what's going on, because we've been talking about R. Kelly, but motherfuckers don't want to talk about Harvey Weinstein. So that's what we're going to do here. Let me turn the music down a little bit. Let's see what they got to say. I'm very interested to see what they got to say. Yeah, no, you can play that. I'm very, very interested. I'm super interested to see what they're going to say. Because I find it quite interesting that we always can't wait to talk about niggas, but then it come to their part, motherfuckers is just crickets.
Of these 7 charges, just explain to us how significant this is, what this is going to mean as he's already serving significant time.
Well, as Natasha mentioned, it's really more of a backstop than anything. The highest court in New York has taken up Harvey Weinstein's appeal of the New York case. They don't have to take that. That's not an appeal as of right. So that suggests that there are some reasonably significant appellate issues in the New York case. And if that case were to be overturned, then this case in California then serves as a way to have him serving time, notwithstanding what happens in New York. So that's the biggest import of this case and this conviction here.
What does this mean more broadly? I mean, this was the case.
This is what tripped me out. They got him using a walker. Boy, lawyers in public say, oh yeah, Walker. This look like, but Bill Cosby, they didn't give a fuck. Bill Cosby was like, hey man, I'm legally blind. I really can't say guilty, nigga. Hey man, that was 75 years ago. We don't give a fuck. It's guilty. But with Harvey Weinstein, they doing all these appeals, wasting all this fucking time. No, nigga, you're gonna go to prison. Fuck all that.
That started, Jennifer, really Me Too, that allowed so many people to speak out.
Yeah, I think it's really important, Brianna. I mean, we didn't know what this jury was going to do 10 days into deliberations, but with at least one of these witnesses, the jury is saying, yes, we believe her, even though it's been so long, even though, there isn't a lot of corroborating evidence for what this witness and other witnesses were saying, they believe her. And I think that's really important for women across the nation and across the world.
Yeah, it's very, very significant. And so just to remind our viewers what we're seeing right now, Harvey Weinstein convicted of 3 of 7 charges here in the Los Angeles trial, in which prosecutors said he used his Hollywood influence to lure women into private meetings.
They finally putting it out there. Oh, David from No Compromise, James Youngblood. Can you believe that? They finally kind of putting it out there. That's what you get, motherfucker. Man, for real.
To assault him. So guilty of 3 of 7 charges he was facing after several days of deliberation.
That's what he get. I love it. You say, well, Warren, why do you love it, man? Because they can't wait to talk to you about R. Kelly. If you go on CNN.com, R. Kelly sentences it's trending. You know what I mean? And then of course he gets 16 years and R. Kelly gets 30. R. Kelly already serving 30 years for sex trafficking, sentenced to 20 years in federal child porn case. See, this is called, to me, I would like to call it a racial cleansing of celebrityism. Basically, like, okay, for every 5 niggas, we're gonna give up one of our own. You know what I mean? Because they going after everybody. You could be like, hey, bitch, you gonna give me some pussy? And that could be in 1988. These motherfuckers will bring that hearsay shit up and be like, yeah, I saw you were at Winchell's Donut and there was a lady with some fat titties and a big old ass serving you a glazed donut and a cinnamon roll. And so, you know, this lady said that you asked her if you can get some of her cinnamon roll and put your face in between her ass cheeks. Nigga, that was in 1988. Guilty, nigga. Sorry, nigga. She said it, so it happened. Nigga, I don't even go to Winchell's. Nigga, I like Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, well, I don't give a fuck. Well, nigga, that's what they gonna do. That's what they been doing. Then you got all these personal things. One message I want to send out to my brother Bootsy and T.I. Y'all niggas need to stop letting Vlad TV come in between y'all. Vlad TV is a shit starter. And I can't wait till somebody puts that white motherfucker in his place. I'm so sick of this shit. I'm so sick of motherfuckers going on Vlad TV and running their mouth. I love Bootsy, but that is not the person you need to be on there, because all he likes to do is instigate bullshit. And then he gets out of the way. You notice he don't ever have no white Jewish people on there talking shit about each other, but he always have niggas on there talking about each other. And I'm just getting so sick of that shit, man. And then, then we got to look at, the Tyree Nichols thing where you got these black police officers being Sambos and cones and shit. It's like, god damn, man. Then I seen this thing where this black elementary student receives a racist drawing at a California elementary school. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what they talking about. Cause there's so much shit.
Businesses nation.
Yeah, but we ain't playing no commercials. Fuck you, nigga. We ain't CNN and we ain't ABC. Fuck out of here. But I find it quite interesting that, man, they will put all our business on blast, but when it comes to the dominant society, you don't know what the fuck is going on. Yeah, Harvey Weinstein, your ass is going to jail too. But we want to talk about R. Kelly. Stop. We're going to talk about them too. All day, every day. I want to hear that shit. Let's see what's going on.
Black History Month cards. So one person gave her one, and then the second child thought they could make a better one.
Those cards came in crayon to her biracial daughter, Chloe, calling her my favorite monkey, on another a stick figure hanging from a tree, and another titled my favorite cotton picker. Chloe is in the 6th grade.
She knows she's black and really embraces her culture, but maybe felt that black is different. Because before, yeah, we are all, black, Hispanic, white, but it was never in a way that she was felt different.
Or unsafe.
Definitely unsafe.
Let's rewind that. I want y'all to hear what these kids were drawing.
Chloe, calling her my favorite monkey, on another a stick figure.
My favorite monkey. So where would a kid get something like that from? Just talk about it. Where would a kid get something like that from? They would get that from their parents, their older siblings, cousins, friends, other people that have socially left an imprint racially on those young children. Where else would they get it from? Where else would they get that from?
Hanging from a tree, and another titled my favorite cotton picker.
It's so funny how I believe that these kids wrote that, and I believe that they have been socialized that, hey, that's what black people are. Because that's what they really think about us in the first place.
Chloe is in the 6th grade.
She knows she's black and really embraces her culture, but maybe felt that black is different. Because before, yeah, we are all, black, Hispanic, white, but it was never in a way that she was felt different.
Or unsafe.
Definitely unsafe.
Marlene Reynoso's daughter is a student at Pepper Tree Elementary School in Upland, California, where she says racial bullying began with these cards, then continued verbally. But this wasn't happening just to her child.
That our daughter was told that she was going to get one too, that it was going to be a slave hanging from a tree and say that you're my favorite slave.
There's what I thought were clouds, but it says cotton. Like, it was very detailed, very specific.
Yes.
They're made out of
Yes,
crayons.
out of crayons. It's coming from somewhere. The parents. These are the parents of the kids that my kids go to school with.
Yup.
School board meetings across the country have increasingly become the setting for the nation's culture wars. But within school halls, the U.S. Government Accountability Office says race-related hate is a widespread problem.
They know it's a widespread problem. Frances Cress Welsing, the Honorable Frances Cress Welsing, taught us that years ago. They know it. Neely Fuller Jr. taught us that years ago. Dr. Claude Edison, John Henry Clark, they taught us that. Have y'all not been listening to people like my brother David from No Compromise? This is old. We've been knowing this. Y'all know it too. Stop acting. This is that white fragility that Robert D'Angelo was talking about. Oh, this is widespread. Man, y'all been knowing this shit. Stop.
1 in 4 students between age 12 to 18 reported seeing hate words or symbols on campus. And of the more than 5 million students who reported being bullied, 1 of 4 were targeted because of their race or identity. In Upland, a suburb nestled in the hills east of Los Angeles, the district superintendent said in a video response to the
And Upland is in the IE, the Inland Empire. Rancho Cucamonga, Upland, Pomona, Laverne, San Dimas, Riverside, Fontana, all that. Upland is near that way because I lived in raggedy-ass Baldwin Park, California, and they used to write nigga on our wall all the time. Motherfuckers be listening to black folk music, wearing Jordans and all that other shit, but they want to write nigga on your wall. So that's why you don't never really hear me talking about racist-ass Baldwin Park. Man, fuck Baldwin Park. I hated it. They should have moved us to DeWarty, where we could be around our people and be a lot safer. Oh, well, it's gangs, and I'd rather deal with black gangs than deal with the racism bullshit that I dealt with in Baldwin. I hated it. That's why y'all don't never hear me talking about that bullshit. I fucking hated it. Motherfuckers want to smile with you, but they hate you. They want to copy your style of dress because it's popular, and then when they get older, they go back with their own. You know what I mean? They go back. It's like it don't even. It's that Pink shit. The artist Pink. She started off singing black people music, and then when she was able to get her ugly ass into the goddamn industry, she stopped singing black people music. She started singing rock music. So I fuck all that. You know what I mean? This shit has been going on.
Like that there will be no tolerance for racist behavior.
Anyone engaging in hateful, racist, discriminatory, or otherwise bullying behaviors will be held accountable.
It hurts. These are my babies.
But the Douglas children remain at home. Chloe, who first got the cards, also has not returned to class.
I don't blame
These parents, concerned for their children's safety after a lesson they never should have learned at school.
They need to see now, and they're seeing it in a very harsh way. They're seeing it that not everyone is going to accept or be accepting of them for who they are.
And we did reach out directly to the superintendent you saw in the story, as well as the assistant district superintendent. We did not hear back. The parents, Don and Poppy, will keep their children out of school until they're convinced that this bullying, because
That's not bullying. That's called racism, white supremacy. And they know what the fuck it is. And this is the message I'm going to say before I get the fuck out of here, because I'm past my 15 minutes. I don't care who the fuck you fuck with, because that's not the issue. The issue is the education, the socialization. My brothers, hey man, do what y'all do, because I'm not into that. Because motherfucker try to tell me what to do and like, no, nigga, you're not telling me shit. That's not the issue. Educate yourself so you can be teaching your generational kids about racism, white supremacy. I believe that all black men should have black labor, white wealth. They should have Dr. Francis Cress Welsing's The ISIS Papers. They should have Neely Fuller Jr.'s The Compensatory the Counter-Racist Code, The Compensatory Counter-Racist Code of Ethics by Neely Fuller Jr. They should also have Post-Traumatic Slave Syndrome by Dr. Jordy Grew. And the last book they should have is White Fragility by Robin DiAngelo. I'm going to repeat it again. You should have Black Labor, White Wealth by Dr. Claude Anderson. You should have The ISIS Papers by Dr. Francis Cress Welsing. You should have The Maximum Compensatory Counter-Racist Code of Ethics by Neely Fuller Jr. Post-Traumatic Slave Syndrome by Dr. Jordy Grew. And when you get these books and you read them, and you sit down, you make your kids read them. When they're of a certain age, they need to start reading it. So they can understand and expect that type of white supremacist behavior so they can know how to move within that system. Because once a white supremacist, in my personal opinion, identifies you as a nigga, they don't give a fuck about you being mixed. Once they know, like, oh yeah, you on that nigga shit, then that's when the real racist behavior begins. See, that mulatto shit don't work no more. So whoever you procreate with, you better go get those books and read them. Hey, shout out to everybody out there. Love, live life, stay in your lane. Hey, you already know what it is. You know what it ain't. Whoever was drawing those pictures, those was not kids. Those was probably their parents drawing that shit. But anyway, I'm out, man. Guilty, nigga. Peace.